Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another stream. Hello, Joseph. Yeah, I play ads right at the beginning, so that way you can get rid of the pre-roll ads immediately, and I just use that as my starting soon screen, so you don't miss anything at all. It's just literally a minute into the stream, the ads play, and then, you know, we're good. For half an hour, no ads at all, so yeah. And you don't miss anything. That's kind of why I run it like at the very beginning. So, yesterday, we changed some great stuff. Look at this. Oh, so much better with this camera angle. And also, I fixed all the stuff last night with regard to the attacks being in the wrong direction. It's now in the right direction, so it's all good. But today what I want to do is kind of work on our movement, because while I have the dash functionality to get to him, I want to move faster. I want to be able to just dash just in general. And we have a roll, but this is to actually avoid damage. I want to do a dash, like a quick dash. And I don't know, the dash might not have invulnerability frames, and so it's going to be faster and take longer distances. But the roll will have invulnerability frames, but it won't have, it'll be slower, obviously. Hey, Guts, welcome in. How's it going today? I'm doing well. Hope you are as well. Happy Friday, guys, by the way. Friday! Yay! Good. Friday's a good day. Still not as good as Saturday. Saturday is the best day of the week. Assuming you work Monday through Friday, Saturday is the best day of the week. It's the day where you can sleep in and stay up late. Only day of the week you can do that. You're a night shift again? Tell you no. Well, unless you're Joseph and you're working at night. Well, you know, it's not too bad, right? You get to watch streams while working. That's, you know, could be a lot worse. Okay, so I actually got myself a dash animation, and I want to get that brought over. Let me see. There's a guy begging to get another room because his roommate was threatening him? What the heck? What? Don't you pick when you get a hotel room, you don't just get assigned a random roommate, right? Am I mistaken? So they willingly went into the same room together, I think. What the hell happened there? Oh, you have a very interesting place. So let me. I did a dash. I brought this animation over this morning. It is 26 long. And if I play it, you can see it is just a dash and a stop. But in our case, we want this to be not moving, right? We want to just stay at the start. So let's, let's do the animation first. Animation. Is it a root or is it a pelvis? I'm guessing root. Delete. Aha! Is it also pelvis? There we go. Now it stays in place. It doesn't even do like a little bit. That's exactly what we want. Third, I guess here are... Ah. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. Then it makes sense. Okay, so we need materials on you. Reuse the ones we had before. Wish you could see the 5.4 animations. And I'm like, those aren't available yet, as far as I saw. I tried looking for them, but they're not existent yet, right? Or did I just miss them? I can't find them. I'm assuming they're coming out when 5.4 actually releases. Unless I missed them. In which case, damn it. I look for them. I specifically look for them. Okay, so you're good now. Let's just double check this is all. Yep, all good there. Okay, save as dash. You think it's out yet? Yeah. I mean, it'll be nice to have, but the thing is, right? It's all temporary, anyways, right? It's not like I'm gonna keep Manny as my main character forever, anyways. A hike at 2 in the morning? Some people are really crazy. I mean, you know, a hike at just in pitch darkness is I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, they can do it. I'm not going to stop anyone from doing it. You know, it's not my place to stop anyone from doing it. I just wouldn't recommend it. At all. Let's get this rendered out. Yes. The retargeting looks great. The retargeting is so good. I have a plugin that I bought a while back that does that helps with the Mixamo to Unreal like conversion. And goodbye to that plugin. That guy's going out of business. That plugin's going bye-bye because you're not needed anymore. It's just built in. I mean, to be fair, it's a little bit of a janky plugin, to be fair. So this is great. I was gonna, as soon as I need to start getting more Mixamo stuff, I already have 5.4 installed. I'm gonna try it out. to bring it in, because yeah, it's great. Unfortunately, I was looking through the Mixamo animations, and I was like, do they have like really cool like different weapons? And they don't. It's really like sword and axe, and that's it. That's all it has. Like if I Mixamo, if I pull up my animations here and I go under combat, like it's basically, in terms of weapon, there's axe ones. Oh, there's bow as well, but that's like a whole system that I'm not ready to and axe. So there's like sword and shield, two-hand sword, which is basically sword and sword, and an axe. And so there's just, I was really hoping to like get different like attack combo like animations for weapons. So I'll need to look elsewhere. I think I have some dagger animations for one of my packs that I have. I don't even see any of the sword ones. Where are all the sword ones? Oh. Yeah, there's this stuff. The great sword, there's one-hand sword. But yeah, there's not enough. Unfortunately. Some basic ones are good. But, you know, it helps. It definitely helps. Anything to make retargeting easier, honestly. But the main thing I care about is those 500 animations. Because if I set up my rigs to work with the Unreal Mannequin, then I can reuse those animations. And that is amazing. That is really amazing. $13. Kind of been easy. That's okay. So, for this, what do you guys think? Should it have invulnerability frames? I feel like it has invulnerability frames. Why would you roll? Or do we want to just not have... Or should I just replace the roll entirely with the dash? Do I want a roll and a dash? I guess is the question. If I want things to be fast-paced, a roll doesn't make much sense. But at the same time, it is like... I could have it where roll has more invulnerability frames, but is slower. Oh, you know what I can do? I can make... So roll right now, you can go through enemies. So I'm going to keep roll, have it be able to go through enemies so you can't be body blocked. Dash won't go through enemies. And dash will have less invulnerability frames, but you'll cover more distance. So, I think it could balance out that way. We'll see, like, in practice. But I think that would allow both to exist and have a reason for both. Whether or not that's a good thing or not, that's debatable. But I don't have anyone to debate with, so I'm going with it. It has been decided. Dash and roll would make sense if one was offensive and the other defensive. How would you make a dash or roll offensive? I'd love to hear. And that's a genuine question. I can't. How do you make a movement component offensive? Because usually movement components are just that. They're maneuverability, and so they're in their own category. They're not offensive or defensive. They're just utility. Good. Yeah. Export. Dash could finish with a stun or some engaging feature. No, see, I want dash specifically for maneuverability in, like, right now. Right, my problem is this. This is my speed. This is the max speed. I don't have, like, I have this to, like, get out of, like, I can go through enemies with this. So normally I'm body blocked, but I can just roll through him. So, and when he attacks me, I can just roll through him, like, and get behind him. So this is very much allows me to position myself really well. I want something right now to quickly dash away, like go and go, ooh, gone. Instead of just running, I want something to make me feel faster. And that's what I want the dash for. And it's just a matter of, do I want it to also give invulnerability frames during combat or not? You know, that's... But the first and foremost thing, I want to be able to move faster. That's just the first thing. I want to move faster. So let's go here. Locomotion? Yeah, there's the roll. Dash. Oh, I already have a dash here. Oh, this is the old dash. So, yeah, they kind of overlap in function. So that's why they need to work differently. That's why I'm thinking the roll, you can roll through enemies. The dash, you can't. The roll will have longer invulnerability frames. The dash will have short invulnerability frames. So you can use it really well for traversing, but it's not great when you're in combat. While the roll will be really good in combat, but bad in traversing. That's the idea. I might just have only a dash in the end and scrap the roll entirely. But that's the idea for now. We'll see how it goes in practice. I also don't know what the button should be for that. Haven't thought of that either. One thing at a time, though. One thing at a time. I also want to... In general, today is going to be about maneuverability. I want to improve my maneuverability today. Like, I want to make it so it's even better to move around it. Okay. Let's go to many. Oop. I think you already had a dash. No. You had a dash in a okay. 87. 8, please. Okay. You're good. Okay, so how do we want to implement the dash? So first of all, we're gonna need some inputs for it. So let's go here. I can just duplicate this. I just call this one dash. It should be just a single input there. Input. Dash. Okay, so what do we have for... I wish there was like a preview where I could just see all of my like keybinds. Because I think roll is on shift. Let's make it left control. 'Cause I don't have anything on left control for now. I've given up on gamepad buttons. Deal with that later. I'll deal with like how things work between the two at a later point. For now, I just wanted things to like work. So then okay, let's go to our character. And I have the role. Now it's doing the role. It's giving me the tag dash, and I should have a tag for role. So let me just dash gameplay tags. Not ability. Action dash rename roll. A restart is required. Okay, save everything. Restart. And get with similar movement for what you're looking for. Dead cells. I mean, a lot of them just use like dash for dodging. I don't know any game that does both dashing and dodging. Usually it's sorry, dashing and rolling. Soul games have just sprinting. The like Dead Cells type games have just dashing. No game really does both. Now, there could be a very good reason for that. But we'll see. Well, again, we'll see. I'm going to just take all of this, duplicate it down here. Dash. It's from started, right? Started. Let's rename these. This is roll stop, so this is going to be dash stop. This is Manny dash, and I'm going to add a new tag. This is action dash. Dash. And then the launch of the dash amount needs to be roll amount. And then I can duplicate this and call it dash amount. And this could be like... So this is still using launch character. We're going to need to change this. Right now, if I hold shift and I like roll, I can roll like any way I want. And this is great. I think this is really good. This is not intentional, but I can like slightly move myself around during it. And when I'm trying to like move around in combat, this is actually really nice. But this, I'm gonna need, yeah, I'm gonna need to change that. So a couple of things. On my movement, I need to now, for the can move, I need to now add a new thing for dash. Don't move while dashing. I'm still moving while dashing. Why am I moving while dashing? Let's come and see. So it does all this, stops movement, places the dash animation, and then it checks. Oh, no, we don't want this. This whole thing we can remove. I think we just remove all of this. I think... Do I want to put it on a timeline? Is he skating? Well, that's what he's... That's what it feels like, right? And I think... it's because I should use, instead of this, I should use a... So you... time should be like a 0.8. Oh, no. This? Oh, it's a 0.35, so 0.3. Why is it like this? Okay, like that? Right, that's the idea. But yeah, let's try setting this up with a instead of launch character, I'm gonna do a spline. I'm gonna use a set actor location. Yep. And I should be able to now I'll just set it up from scratch. Okay. On update, set actor location. We don't want to do rotation. I need to store the location first. And anymore. Which one am I using here to store character location before launch? So here I'm going to... Oh.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, it's private. Okay, there's ads. So let's give it a moment. But basically what I'm about to do is I'm gonna set the I'm gonna store my position in the beginning, and then we're gonna move myself based on that. Same thing as I'm doing for the spider ram and things of that nature. We're just basically gonna do the same effect, but for a dash. Could I use the ramming attack for this? Maybe. Where's the spider? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. That could work pretty well. So ads are almost done. Okay, ads are done, and I've decided to try using the ramming attack setup for our dash setup. So, gonna get ramming timing. So, this is self. The timeline is going to be a timeline dash. Sprite is sprite. What am I doing with a sprite, actually? I don't remember. Why do I need the sprite? Ah, for the play rate. For the timing. Yep. Yep, this is all fine. And then from here, I need to... I wish I could... Wish I didn't have to set these as variables. Dash start location. Dash start forward vector. I just don't like setting variables that are really could be local variables, but I just need things that only exist in event graph, so I have to do it here. Hey, Aleka, welcome in. Hope you're doing wonderfully. Happy Friday. And then here, right, do the same thing. Get the ramming set position. You dash start location. It's in there. Say forward record. So this is dash forward vector. The timeline track goes here, and the dash amount goes here. Now, if this works, I'm going to rename the whole thing to like dash or something. What did you... What's the problem? Access none trying to read target. Oh, did I not plug in target? plugged in target there. Oh no, I'm not looking at you. Oh. There we go. Whoa. What? Oh, it's because it needs to end at 1. This is now different. It needs to end at 1. And basically it just is going to do most of the distance. And it's going to slow down there. Right, like that. But what we need to also do is I need to know when this finishes, and we do. We have the timeline for that. So what we can do is now add the tags. So I'm going to, this is going to work. Get gameplay tags. Add gameplay tag. This fires every frame. I don't need to fire it every frame. I'm going to add it here. Oh, no, not here. I need this here. It's done here. This is done only once. Yeah, this is only done only once. So this place is fine. And I'm going to give myself dash. And on completed, it's removing dash. I don't have invulnerability during this right now. So let's see. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Now, the distance is a little bit far. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Oh. Dash. It's important to use the right setups for the right thing. So now... will there be cooldown now on dash? We can add cooldown on dash. We can add cooldown on dash, but it's not the fact that I have dash, right? That's doing it. Oh, it is. Oh. It's not uncancelled. I'm stupid. I put this in the wrong area. This needs to go on finish for the timeline. My mistake. Because it's not being cancelled. It's just... I don't like the fact that it's... The animation continues to play for a little moment. Right. This finishes by the animation still playing. why timing on this should be correct. Get flipbook length in frames. Get the flipbook frame rate. So if it's 20 frames, it'll be 1 point something seconds effectively. 1 divided by 1 point seconds is the new rate. That'll extend the duration. So that's correct. Oh wait, is the timeline 0 to... This is not a 1 second timeline. I think it's based on having a 1 second timeline. So let's make this 1, and this be like 8. Yeah. Okay. So, how do we want to do distance? The distance is way too far, right? Let's start with that. The distance is considerably too far. So, let's change the distance. To like 500. And I kind of want to... I want to have it be faster. And the way we make it faster is by literally increasing the speed of this animation. So if I go to the dash and go to the frames, and I'm going to change their frame rate, double the speed. Is my math wrong? I should have doubled the speed of the playing. Let me see. This is 13 frames. Should do this, and then let me just do a print string. Just want to check that it's reading the frame rate correctly. I'm actually not sure if it is. It is not. It is not reading the frame rate correctly. At all. Also, that's a problem. So this system that I have for the detecting of the doesn't work. Because for some reason it's not reading it. Because either one of those is incorrect. The frame rate is 15 at base and 30 that I set it to. So in either scenario, it was not the correct frame rate. All right, and there's no frame rate controls here that I just put in. So hey, I'm Thatium. Welcome in. Up here, doing well. Just when you think you got the boulder to the mountain top, it rolls back down. Yep. That's pretty much life. that is pretty much life. So if I can't get the frame rate, we can't automatically set the duration. So you know what? I'm just gonna make it simpler then. I'm just gonna simplify this. It's going to be divide. 1 divide by the sprite has become a float. Timeline duration. I simplify the entire thing. Right, that means here, this is now wrong, but I can go ahead and just promote this to a variable and call this ramming duration. And I can just control the speed of it. Like that. Old school, it's fine. This can be the same. Animation. Oh no, I'm gonna still need to modify this. So I still want to set this to 30 because I just want it to be faster. And then on you now, you don't need the spray anymore. Timeline duration, 0.5 seconds. Okay. This is a problem. Look at my head. That's my one going down. But also, I'm also going to change one other thing. In my movement controls, I created this, which sets my rotation. And I think I don't do this here. I might try doing this here. There we go. So now my movement is rotation is all locked to the eight axes. Like my rotation is locked. Not my movement. My movement I can still... Well, it's locked because keyboard, but... And this is also the reason I had trouble yesterday. This is the system that basically, depending on my input, based on pressing WASD, it sets his rotation. And the reason for that is during this, I want to be able to rotate, right? And so, and I can't move right now, but I still want to be able to rotate even when I can't move. And I might set up like a setup where I can't rotate, and sort like when I'm dashing, I'll probably turn that off. We'll implement that later, but for now, that's going to be our setup. So, switch this over. Okay. So what we need to now do, this can dash, I just reused, and this should be a. Let's. Where is it? Can dash. It's gonna be a can roll. And then here, I'm also gonna say, well, don't do this when I'm dashing. So it'll only. Let's do both, right? I can dash roll. Let's try. Let's just try keeping them both the same. Wait. Why did I roll there? Why am I rolling? I'm pressing the same button. What? Hi, Lee. Welcome in. I'm making my first game. And right now, we're just implementing a dash mechanic. So I can dash around. But why? Why was I just... Why was I rolling? Dash. Wait. Print string here? Okay, so it's not this. So I have something else triggering this. Oh, hold on, hold on. It's this. It's this. This delayed system. There we go. Okay, so now I cannot dash immediately. Okay. Now, let's open up... now let's give myself invulnerability frames. A little bit. Again, we want just a little bit of invulnerability frames. Let's go to my character. I already had it open. So, invulnerability. So, I'm going to start just this. I was going to go from frame 0, and it's just going to be 4 frames. And keep in mind, this is a 30 frames a second. So, almost no invulnerability. The distance covered in this time is quite large. But actually, looking at this now, I should modify that curve even more. I should modify it to be like that. Let's try that. Ooh, yeah. I like that better. That feels snappy. That feels snappy. Move quick. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like that's a lot better feeling. What's the... I don't know about the distance. I think the distance is also okay. Now, during this, I cannot go through him, but I can roll through him. And so I can dash away quickly. And this is great for like just maneuvering, but if I want to actually avoid damage, then I should do the roll. And speaking of roll, let me I'll give myself a little bit more invulnerability time. From here to... here to here. And so that should feel a little bit better. And I can keep rolling. It's set up where it doesn't finish the animation. If I just keep spamming it, I can just continue rolling. But why don't I have the collision anymore? Or the... hold on, it resets my collision. Let me fix that. We want to be able to still roll through him the entire time. Let's go to the roll. So uncancelled, remove it, but if this is true, it is because you're good. Yeah, I need to set this only happens on begin, and I'm bypassing the first few frames, so it doesn't it only resets it. So let's just do... I'm gonna copy this. Grab my capsule component. So this just will always reset my ignore state on that dodging, or the rolling. So now I should be able to continuously roll through him. There we go. And when I stop rolling, I now collide with him again. Fantastic. Okay, and I can still dodge away or dodge into him. I like that. I really like that. That feels right, because you can now maneuver relatively quickly through the area. Now, I also want to do an air dash. One thing I want to... so a few more maneuverability things. I want to... when I'm here... and I knock him down, I want to... I want to be able to dash while I'm in the air. I think that would be good. So for that, but I don't want to roll in the air. So I will do a can roll, duplicate this for a can dash. And I'm going to use the can dash here. And for the dash, oh, airborne is not one of them. Oh, and it's moving on the ground. So I, oh.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. Let's wait for ads, but this should now allow me to dash in the air. Because while rolling doesn't make sense to do in the air, dashing should make sense. And that also means we're going to reset the gravity. Because if you dash in the air, it should drop you afterwards. So you'll maintain your height, but then your gravity will reset. And that's also another thing. I want to, when I'm in the air, I'm thinking like I don't have anything for this. It would be good to have just like a kick down or like a come down button in case I want to knock him up. I might change my whole knock up mechanic at some point. Because I've been thinking of changing a little. You can add some nice platforming challenges later on using exactly that. I want to add verticality to my to the dungeons, right, and to the environments. And I want to increase the scale. So yeah, I'll talk about it once the ads are done. So no one misses out on it. So ads all done. So the plan for this is basically we just added the dashing, right? So now we can maneuver through this place much faster. So now this opens up the fact that I can do bigger areas or bigger rooms or more grand rooms. And recently I also increased the height here that I can jump. Now there's a power up that gives me double jump that I'm hoping to use to allow me to access new areas. And I have another power-up that throws a knife that sticks to walls, and you can land on the knife and then jump off of it. So it should allow me to create areas where if I have these, it'll open like new areas or secret areas or something like that. How many years have I been doing this job? Welcome in. I see the trees in your words, but I don't know what a reacher is. But hello, trees. This is not my job at all. I've only gone to blueprints and all this stuff, like a lot in the past year and a half-ish, 2-ish, maybe now. Something like that. That's really when I started really actually getting into blueprints. I've just dabbled in them, some like on and off before that. But I'm not in game design professionally. But now that we have the speed, though, I want to see how much better it is to get through this place. Well, greetings to Turkey. Greetings from Canada. Currently residing in Canada. So now I can, I'm already thinking I want to swap the button for dash and roll. Oh, I gotta rotate these guys also. These guys are not angled correctly. Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm here. Make all the suggestions you want. Will I follow them? Not necessarily, but I will always listen. Yeah, the camera is like clipping way too much into that wall. I gotta adjust that. So one thing I want to change actually is this knock-up. Why am I? What the heck? Why does it think I was in this knock-up? I'm thinking of just knocking them up down the line and then if I hold space within a certain amount of time, then I will go up higher. Or I can maybe hold space and then it will just do it, even if I don't have anyone in there. But then it'll just keep me in the air. No, it needs to be like I knock him up and then I have like 1 second to hold space, and then I can go up in the air with them. I feel like that's gonna be a little finicky, but okay, let me fix the wall issue. Okay. It's about this. Let's try 1250. A little less. Adjusted right now dynamically. 1100, 1150, 1100. Okay, let's go with 1100. So now I should still have, right, I still have it cut out. It's not perfect. Maybe I should increase the radius. Now the problem here is the max distance, right? It's now smaller. Yeah, this is not a perfect system. But, yeah. It's definitely better now. But it's not perfect. I'll deal with it at another point. I'll figure out a better system. Better cutout version. There's a book called Level Up by Scott Rogers. It's a great 101 in game design. I mean, there's a lot of like great info on just game design. Like, in general, just online. There could be mice crawling in the rooms. Yeah, if I decide to keep like this dungeon thing, yeah, I can do like stuff like that. But that's like last things for like finishing the aesthetic of the room. Once all mechanics are done and like everything is good. Absolutely, can add stuff like that. Oh, let me. Like, I need to get rid of the chandeliers, or rather have them be cut off. Okay, let me change the keybinds. The keybinds is a big one for me. So under input, so I have dash on left control. It's going to be on shift, and the roll is going to be left control. That's better. That's going to feel a lot better. Okay, I can close out of you. You're good. You're good. And if I go back to my testing level, right. So the roll, I can still like move myself a little bit, like in different directions as I do this, which is great. Hey. Jerk. No hitting me. I won't kill him. This guy has way too much health. I gave him 4,000 health, so he'd just be a big dummy for me. Because... But, so right now, like, right when I go up in the air, I want to, like, maybe dash away. So let's do that now. Let's give myself the ability to dash away while I'm in the air. And actually, I just set that up. Can I do that already? Oh, there we go. I can already do that. Yep, so because I changed it so I could do that. The only thing I need to change then is when I dash, if I say I can dash, or do the dash here, I don't need this anymore. Get rid of this. So if I can dash, and I'm going to do all this, I'm going to reset my gravity. So I'm going to get my character movement, set gravity scale. And actually, I've been meaning to actually make this a variable instead of hard-coded to be 3. So I'm going to promote this to a variable. And this is going to be character gravity scale. Just so named slightly different, so it makes sense that this is the one. Oh, no, not here though. Not here. I need to add it here. So let me search for gravity scale here. Yeah, so anywhere where I have this set 3, I'm going to promote to the variable. Character gravity scale. It's already set to 3. And now I can just replace all of these. 0.1 is going to stay. Anywhere where it's 3 specifically, I'm going to replace with this. This way, if I later on decide to change the gravity scale to be not 3 anymore by default, it will just automatically all update to it. Lots of places. Okay. And also on the event graph, right now I need to event begin play. I don't even think I need that anymore. I'm going to do it right before this. I'm going to set the gravity scale. Get gravity scale. So effectively, when the game starts, it's just going to read the gravity scale I have plugged in here and just use it in all those values. Okay, so here it's 0, so I don't need it. Oh, so here I need to, no, here I need to. So this is where it's going to reset my gravity. And so if later on I decide I want gravity scale to 1, then it should still work. Okay, I don't like that. And I know why it happens. It's because I'm still held in the air during this. And then I just fall because of gravity. What I want to do if I come here, I believe there's an event track. I've never used this before, but I want to try it. And all I need to do is just add a key where I want this event to happen. So now I have an event at that moment, right? And both on the same node. If I did, out of curiosity, I'm just going to do custom event. Event? No. Custom. Where do I have custom? Oh God. Stop dash. This will stop it early. Why? Oh, when it's stopped, it doesn't remove the tag. Oh, there we go. Well, I have this problem now. But that can be remedied with a cooldown. That can be remedied with a cooldown. Okay. But the main thing that I want to do, right, is now we can, when he dashes, he kind of ends it a bit early, and then he kind of falls, right? So if he's on the ground, then it's still fine. If he's in the air, it's still fine. And we can control that timing. That's like if I want to be a little bit sooner or later. Let's do later, maybe. Again, it doesn't matter where it is here. Just this time matters. So that's like a little too far. I think I need to be around here where this is. Okay, so let's now create a cooldown for it. For the cooldown, you just need to do a what happened? Why is this like side of it? For the cooldown, don't need this. Ooh, maybe I do want this. I'm gonna set this up later. This is really nice if you can't roll. I have this on the roll. Basically, if I'm in the air and I can't roll, I can click it just a little bit early. So I'm actually haven't landed yet, but because the time between me landing and me being on the ground is smaller than my the time I've set, he will roll as soon as you actually land, not when you clicked it. So if I was to not have it, I would actually just get on the ground and not roll. It's really nice to make it feel snappier. So it's like, even though like you technically didn't press it at the right time, you press it too early, but it still activates. So really good. But I think for the dash, I don't want that because we can dash at any time anyway, pretty much. But we do have this uncompleted and uncancelled. So what I can do is make a new I can do if I don't have this here. Out of curiosity, what if I have this here? It means I'll stay. I won't be able to move, right? Yeah, I can rotate around, but I still can't move. I'm still stuck in that direction. So what I can do is yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Remove, if I cancel it, remove the dash tag. Do I want to, or do I want it here? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Got an important mission to do now. Oh, get some coffee and steal some cake from the fridge. Oh. When you're back, well, I want to know what kind of cake. Probably good cake. Probably good cake. There's no such thing as bad cake. I now want to disable my rotation when I'm dashing. So if I go to, so it's this, set rotation based on movement. I want to not do that. So I'm going to, it's gameplay tags. As tag. So if I have dash, or rather I don't have dash, then we can do this. So if I'm not dashing, rotate it. Otherwise, just go past it. So what this should now do is when I dash, I could still rotate my guy around. Let me double check. So I don't get confused. Let's go to my dash, and I'm just going to remove this and remove that. I should always just have dash. Oh, but I can't. Why is it playing? Okay, so it's not doing this. This is just... Oh, I know why. It's because I need to also do this. Because I can't move. Okay, let me reorder this a little bit then. So what I'm going to do instead of this is plug this all the way through. And I'm going to do, when I can move, let's do this. And when I can't move, let's do this, but only in certain scenarios. So we'll do the branch here. This is true here and false. Bypass it. So theoretically now, did I not do right? Or is it that I still can rotate? Oh, what? No, it didn't go this way. Do I not have... Oh, because I still can move. Is that it? No, I can't move. I'm going this way. So it's saying that I don't have dash anymore, but I'm not removing it. Where am I removing the dash? I'm adding it here. I'm not removing it anywhere. This is not plugged in. This is not plugged in. I should have dash. Let me take this. And on end of dash, let me know if I have this. And oops. And uncompleted, let me know if I have this. True and true. So I have the dash. I still have it. So am I being dumb on the movement one? So... movement. So... here, I should not have it. Because it's false. I have dash, so not. Should go to false. Am I being dumb? Okay, it is now going to false.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Good night, Guguts. I think I missed that message. Hope you have a fantastic stream. A fantastic stream. Fantastic dream. Just assume you're going to bed. Welcome back, Joseph. What kind of cake did you get? Is it a good cake? I hope it's good cake. It's probably good cake. What kind of cake? Do I want to know? I'm searching the wrong thing. Orient. Oh, so this is already off by default. This doesn't even matter to me. How do I make it so I can't rotate? Oh wait, is he actually rotating? Or is it just my animation that's playing? This is right. This is going. I'm gonna undo to get the stuff back, and then I'm gonna turn this back off. Some kind of yogurt cake. Interesting. Okay, so he's not rotating, but it's just playing the animation. I see. Okay, so this is working correctly, but he's just playing the animation for running. Let's find out why. Oh, when did I do this? When did I do this and why did I do this? Holding move. Holding. Oh, I just need to do and here. So I need to disable it. Oh no, this is right, because basically this allows me to not have any movement but still look like I'm running. Otherwise, right, this would be 0. So yeah, this was set up correctly. This is correct. I remember now why I did that. So the problem is this directionality is happening. Oh, no, not that. Gameplay tags. So we can do something here where select animation by bool. So where is dash? So if I have the dash, if I am dashing, then it'll do this. If I'm not, then it'll do that. Oh, I can't. Right, I need to. Create and cached. direction. This all it takes to you just reuse it in 2 places, but I don't know why he just doesn't let us just have that. Now I can't do it. I can't rotate it, which is exactly what I want. So if I re-plug in this and this, this should mean that I can't rotate it while it's happening, but as soon as it's done happening, I can rotate. Beautiful, look at that. So that is now working. Disable 8 functionality. Add specific or with specific text. That should be fine. Okay. So now when I do this, right, I can't. Hold on. Let me just turn off this darn arrow now, so it's easier to tell what's going on. So now I'm spanning. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. What direction is he facing? Is he facing the correct direction every time? He's gonna face up every time, isn't he? He's gonna finish facing up every time. That's not gonna work. It's not a big deal that he can rotate. I just rather not have him rotate. Get rid of this. This is not going to work. Okay, in that case, I'm going to make a note for myself. I'm gonna probably ask. I'm probably gonna ask in the Paper ZD Discord later down the line, because I want to know how to disable the adirectionality for during times. Because, right, during this entire time, he doesn't change direction. Confirm. One last thing to confirm is, so when I do this, right, but I can still move, but he's still facing. He's still facing left. He hasn't turned. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. I don't need to ask them. I figured it out. It's based on my directionality, right? And the directionality I'm piping in myself from this. So I just need to make sure that this also happens at the same time when this is true or false. So I'm going to add a branch here. Plug this in here. Only do this when it's true. Don't do it when it's not true. Basically when I'm not dashing. That's all it was. I'm pretty sure that's all it was. This thing is getting bigger every single little by little. Yeah, that looks like it works. To confirm. Boom. Boom. And I'm pressing all directions and I'm still moving only. Perfect. There we go. Got him. The problem I'm starting to have, if you guys haven't noticed, is I've made things in the past. I've set things up in the past. But I'm forgetting what I set up in the past. And so current me is such a dum-dum that he's forgotten what past me has done. And so past me's even correct things and reasons for it, I forgot. And that's why. So, like, right, I knew I'm setting directionality, but I forgot. Right. Oh, directionality is the reason for it, is because of all that. Yeah. Cool. So that is now good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we now have a dash in the air and on the ground. And I cannot dash until I finish the current dash. Like the animation ends. Now, the question is, do we want to implement a cooldown for it? I don't think I do. I think I like the fact that I can just continuously dash as soon as it's over. Now I can cancel my attacks with a dash. I can cancel my attacks with a roll. I think that's important because you can, but you cannot cancel a dash with an attack. You can dash and then immediately attack. That works. But you can't do the other way. And I think that's fine. Dash. There we go. Okay, let's slightly clean this up a little. Dash. Roll. It's both here. This is a mechanic. This is a mechanic. This is all mechanics that I'm gonna be adjusting down the line, so I'm just gonna keep those there. Escape menu can go here. Block. And this is why I hate comment boxes. These things, they sometimes don't line up properly. I'm not going to be using the old dash attack. We effectively have that functionality already with the way it's now set up. So I'm just going to delete all of that. We don't need anymore. So yeah, I'm going to keep the attack and the block next to each other. But if a dash spamming allows you to move faster than the regular run, then no one would ever run. Yep. So it does allow you to go faster, right? I can go faster. I have less control. So here I can maneuver around, right? And any, like, I can stop. Here I can't. Like, I'm stuck to, right? However, I'm maneuvering. But this is specifically designed to get around the area faster than this. Right? I won't use this dash while I'm in combat. I'll use rolls to get out of damage. The problem I had is this is too slow, right? This just is too slow for me. I want something faster. So I want to be able to cover distances faster when... So that's the idea. Now, I'm not, like, stuck on it, right? This allows you to do, like, stuff like this. I kind of like this. I really like this. But, yeah, it's, I understand what you mean, but, yeah, if I, right, what's the point of just running around? But then what's the alternative? Right? Like, I don't want the... Like, it's like, I want people to use the run, yes. But at the same time, it feels slow. And I want it to go faster across the entire environment. So, right, I can make the dash have a cooldown. But the whole point of adding the dash in is to maneuver around the environment. So that's why. So if I look at mechanically, if I go to, oh, let me turn off you, hit it in game again. So if I go to you. So right, so if I look at my dash, this is at 30 frames a second. So if I take my calculator, where is it? There it is. It is 13 frames out of 30. This is, the whole thing is 0.43, but the actual invulnerability frames are 4. So really, I have 4 out of 30. So I have 0.13 seconds of invulnerability with this. That's it. But I also have the actual roll. And this... so let me double check the frame rate on this. Is 15 frames a second. So this animation is exactly 1 second long at 15 frames. And it has... 8 frames of vulnerability. So this thing has over half a second of invulnerability. So this is your motivate, and the roll, you can go through enemies. So I can't go through enemies with the dash. He will body block me. But the roll, I can just roll right through him. So there's the mechanic of why you use one versus the other. So a lot more invulnerability frames. This is your like in combat maneuvering, and this is your like, let me just reposition or something else. For ranged attacks, like if you have a projectile coming at you, this will be good. This will get you out of the way. So this can be used to dodge like him and stuff. He needs to go faster. Now that I see him. We just changed his system earlier, so let me go here. Ramming duration. Let's do like. So hopefully that makes sense. I like. If you have suggestions for it, I'm very open to hearing it. That's kind of the mentality that again, no one has done, or probably someone has done, but I don't know any games that have both a dodge and a roll. Usually you either have a roll, but then you have sprinting, or a dodge, a dash, but then you don't have like a roll. So gonna try having both. It's possible that I'm gonna remove one versus the other. But like in combat, I don't want a long distance dash. So maybe I implement make it just a sprint. And he'll just move faster instead of the dashing. That's also a possibility. But then again, it'll be the same thing where everyone will just be sprinting all the time. Nobody will walk, right? It's the same problem. So, but I can do this and then I can get out of from him. That's actually pretty good, right? I can get away and my gravity resets right away, or I can kick him back and we both get reset, or I can knock him down for like, I don't like how I missed that. I need to change your attack details on that. Let's change this to like 125. And I'll do the same thing for the knockup. Animation is great. I would say thank you, but I didn't make them. I didn't make the animations. I have a few packs that I have in Unreal, and this is all going through our 3D to 2D workflow. So let me actually change this. Change the back to Eevee. Freestyle, right? So this is the dash animation, but it's in place. I'm controlling the position and everything in Unreal. That's why we can have different speeds and different everything. So yeah, it's just a 3D to 2D sprite workflow where I take the. This is Manny, right? This is good old Manny. Manny minus his glowing Unreal logo. And then we bring him in here for good old 3D to 2D workflow. So now let's go to the actual game. Yeah, I've started learning Blender for this. I'm originally an Autodesk Maya user. And so I've started learning. Come on. Oh, was I a little bit floating there? Oh, what? Right? Oh, I'm pressing. Yes, I was pressing dodge there out of habit. Okay. Okay, so if I come here, right? So in combat, I'll be using the roll, but let's see how this how does this feel? So now that I have it here like this, right, in this area, maybe we change the distance here, because now it seems like a little bit too far. But is it too far, or is it that I should make larger scale areas and have it be a little more open? Is it a design problem of the area, or is this a good scale and I actually just want to? Right, that's another thing I'm gonna have to design. So I'm actually making a 3D animations, but rendering the models as 2D. Yes, exactly. In my case, all of the stuff that I'm using are free, like Epic supplied stuff or animation packs that I have that work with the Unreal Mannequin already. And so I'm taking those. I brought Manny into Blender, and then I'm using it to create directional animations. and then using a sprite to take these animations into like full sprite sheets and then bring them back in with normal maps. So that's why you can see the lighting is affecting him, and that's because he has normals on him, so he's fully lit. That's why when I run around, right, his shadow of course changes and the lighting around him and everything changes as well. Okay, so this is a little still too far distance. So that 1100 that we said before, right, it's still cutting out. So that's the problem with having too big of a radius. Most likely what I'll end up doing is having like a capsule trace or a sphere trace from the camera, and I'll just turn invisibility off. And as long as it's like some distance in front, that's all I need. You like the retro look? I don't know if that's the look I was going for, but I'll take it. How did you get on top of this guy? That's my question. How are you getting on top of him? Oh, I died. Hold on. Is it the fact that he's just so small that I just walk on top of him? Or is it because... Here. You... Just walk on top of him? No? No, I can't dodge into you. Odd. Okay, so like I can't get dash through here, but I can roll through here. Okay, so that's the reason for the roll versus the dodge. Excuse me. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Yeah, so like, right, when you clear an area and you want to get between everywhere, it's a one-way door. I need a good way of doing that. So if you do a ranged attack, throw a projectile at me. Right, I can use the dash to dodge that, but for melee, it is going to be the roll. And I'm doing it terribly. Really, this should be done with a keyboard, not with a keyboard and mouse. This probably should be done with a controller. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore you guys. I'm gonna run through and just go find the boss. That means I can't. There's no way in hell I'm killing the boss. Okay, but things are working. I'm glad things are working. So now, in terms of maneuverability, what else do we want to change? So we now have a way of going faster. Your only concern is that the roll and the dodge might be redundant in that. And the only difference, truly, is that you can phase through enemies or not. Add invulnerability frames. You have a half a second versus like 0.1 second of invulnerability. You cover more distance, yes, with this, but you have barely any invulnerability frames. This gives you a good amount. This gives you a half a second of vulnerability. Oh,
ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yep, but I agree with you, and I might remove one down the line. I just don't know what I want yet. So for now, I will have both, and down the line, I might remove one. So it's basically One gives you invulnerability frames and being able to face through enemies. The other one gives you distance and speed. So they're for very different things. Like I'm not gonna be dashing in melee combat, but I will be rolling in melee combat. I won't be rolling outside of melee combat, but I will be dashing outside of melee combat. Yeah, it's not a perfect system. I'm not 100% set on it. It might work, but you'll need to really make a good tutorial explaining the difference. I mean, that you could like when you press one versus the other, you can immediately tell differences. Because right when I do that, and then when I do that, right, you could tell like one's slow. But yeah. You can work if people really understand the benefits of rolling dice. Well, nope. You understand the benefits. Oh, okay. If you don't understand the benefits, then you would just only use dash, right? You would just never use roll. That's fine. Because dash is going to cover more distance. I assume you'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to only use dash. And then that's fine. You can still play that way. No one's not going to stop you. You still have block. But just people that will be using also the roll will just do better, which is fine. Most likely, because they'll be able to avoid, because the big ones is the spider. The spider is the big one. With the with its attack. That attack. So when I'm in melee, I can face through it and get behind it and fighting it becomes considerably easier when I roll through the stuff. But if I try dashing through it, right, it's not gonna happen. So this fight becomes very simple if you roll, or very difficult if I don't. So if I don't roll through it. Come on, Spidey. Jump over here. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll just do... Okay, so now I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna... I can't dash through him, so we need to walk around, which is still fine, right? But definitely a lot slower and harder to do that. Let me finally fix that. I need to rotate this guy. Oh, no, I need to change it on the spawn. Death. I need to... Yeah, this is the ability pickup. Rotation. -45. And I'm going to set the ability drop chance to 100% so we can test this. Okay, now it's facing the same way. Perfect. Do it back to 15%. You see many players just dashing to avoid damage and re-engage by dashing back instead. But you can see what I'm doing with the rolling, being able to just face through enemies. That works too. Yeah. So again, I might remove the roll because the roll is slow, and the whole point of this game is I want things to be faster. Which is so, it's possible I will remove the roll and just have the dash. But for now, I think there's no harm in having both. And if I end up keeping both, then I'll keep both. And if not, then Not, simple as that. Plus the dash I can use in air. I can't roll in the air. So this is definitely a maneuverability one. So what else do I want to maneuverability wise adjust today? Well, let's see. If I... Not you. Where's my... You. You're my punching bag. I was thinking of this, right? So when I hit him up... What if I don't immediately go up? And I only go up if I hold space. I gotta think of that. It's my game. You like that? You like the effort I'm putting into allowing more player choice? Yeah, player choice is a big one because the plan is to have like a dozen weapons and like 100 power-ups that work with all the weapons, whatever the power-ups may be. So yeah, I'm gonna need to figure things out. Most likely what is going to eventually happen is I'll have like, you'll get power-ups and maybe some powers will have abilities on them, and maybe I'll have like a wheel here, and then you can scroll through them and select the ability that you have, and you'll just cycle through them. And then you just cycle and then select the one and then activate that ability, cycle to a different one. I don't know. Or they're all going to be just modifiers to the weapons. So like more damage, more reach, more like double, like stats, like double jump, like I haven't figured it all out yet. Surprise, surprise. In this early in development, I haven't figured everything out yet. But the main thing is I wanted the power-ups to affect the weapons and to give a lot of replayability. That's the main thing for replayability. You have faith in me? Make the right decision? Whew. No pressure, huh? No pressure. Oh boy. Oh boy. No pressure. Okay. Let me try maybe doing the no pressure. I'm 10 times better than you in game. Look, that is very debatable. We could have a many hour-long debate about that, but I'll take it. just so we can save ourselves the hassle of that debate. That's just going to be a... You wish you had even a fifth of my coding skills? Oh, please. Again, I learned all this in the past, well, less than 2 years, or 2 years-ish, really. I think it's 2 years. I think, well, no, in 22, this might be like a year and a half. So, if I can get here in that little time, or a lot of time, I don't know, perspective, you can too. I believe. Okay, let's go with, where's the take damage one? Not death, not can move. Rotation, text retrace. Take damage. Here we are. So I'm curious. Oh, this is the one I want. So when it is all knock up, if I don't do this, and I create a timer. Blueprints are great. You're gonna do great. Blueprints are awesome. The ability to just drag off of something and then just try and look and just see like what connects through context sensitivity. Like, oh, I can get montages from an actor. I can see if it has any root motion. You can just read through the stuff and just be like, oh, I can do this. I can do that. Let me try this. Let me try that. Just that makes it like for someone learning the stuff, makes it like actually accessible compared to actual coding. At least to me. If I don't do this, then right, I don't go up. So what I can do is I can make an on the event graph. Call function custom event. Oh, here. Stop enemy pickup. There we go. Now more custom event. Custom event. So I want to high jump timer. Timer by event. No, I just want to no. We're just gonna trigger high time jumper, or high jump timer, right? And here I'm going to set a timer by event. Oh no, I don't need to. Let's do. I can do this simpler. I'm gonna do can high jump. I'm gonna set this to be true. And I'm gonna do a retriggerable delay of, let's see, 1 second. And then set this to be false. Okay. And then just take this, just say here. And then I can take this. I need access to the damage dealer. I could put this in a function. Let's take this. Custom event, damage dealer knockup. Damage dealer also goes here. This is the knock up back type. What else do I need? Nothing else. So, damage dealer knockup is what we have now. Oh, but I'm gonna need... No, this is not... No, I don't want this. I'm going to do a custom one. Because... What? If I set it to... Hold on, instead of this, if I just say... I'm not even using this, right? I'm not even using this in here. I'm only using this for knock up amount. We can hard code. We can get the knock up amount, well, from ourselves. So that's actually going to come from the weapon info. Get knock up amount. Is this the damage dealer? So actually here, get weapon info. Get knock up amount. I think I can just do that. Yeah, this. I already had it here. Oh, but this is also gonna break my knockdown. This is also gonna break my knockdown. So I would want to... How did I get into blueprints? Did you watch tutorials on YouTube? Yep. That's exactly what I did. I started watching tutorials. I mean, like, the thing is, like, some people say, like, don't watch tutorials because, you know, right, you'll just go from tutorial to tutorial and you'll never do anything. But at least for me, I don't watch tutorials for the exact, like, way to do something. I watch tutorials to figure out the mentality and what I need to think about and how I should approach something. And that's what I take out of it more than anything. So, like, I want to understand, for example, the UI. Like, how do you do UI? I watched like an entire series of UI, and it's like, okay, he's getting this, he's getting that, but like, why is he getting that? Like, that's the kind of questions that kept going through my head. And by the end of it, I'm like, okay, I got it. Now I understand what to look like, why he's doing this, what he's doing, what, and that's when I learned, for example, from one of the things, like, I didn't understand what exposed on spawn was, and one of the things he kept doing, exposed on spawn. They didn't explain it, and like online, this information, like, I cannot learn from reading, like, just documentation. There's barely anything anyway for Unreal, but effectively non-existent. But like, I learned from visual stuff, so over, like, after a few of them, I'm like, okay, I now understand why it is, what it's doing, and that's just how I learned. Yeah, I just really enjoy, like, the stuff, so it helps. You've been scavenging YouTube for blueprint tutorials. That's how I found me. Oh, nice. Well, welcome in. Yeah, this week, tomorrow, I'm gonna be creating recording the blueprint interface tutorial of how I use blueprint interfaces and how to use them like, places to remove casts and how to remove casts, how to, like, use multiple layers of blueprint interfaces to get children, and hopefully give some new perspective and new, like, ideas about it that I haven't seen on YouTube yet. Hopefully that will help people. I need to keep this. I need to keep this because I'm gonna need a new system. I have an enemy knockup. I have an enemy knockup. But this is not the same enemy knockup. I'll check out my troll. Thank you. Yeah, it should be for this Sunday. No, stop it. Okay, what if I... If I add a new one here. Enemy knock up hold. Right, and then I can take this all knock up, knock down. Get down here. View. Take you here. Okay, so this now. If I go to you and I change this knock up from all to enemy knock up hold. Oh. Did I not do it right? Should go here. Yeah, it went up here. So why did it... Did he not go flying? What's going on? Oh, what is my knock-up amount? Wait, is my knock-up amount not... Oh, I need to look at the great sword. My knock-up amount, I should have knock-up amount. Weapons. Great sword. Knock-up amount. Yeah, 350. So if I... Here. String. Knock-up amount. Zero. Why? Okay, what's going on? I should have been able to just add a... Should have been able to just do that. This should... I mean, it is going here, right? It is going here. It's just for some reason not... Yeah, it's all going through. Okay, so I then did a stupid. Here, weapon info. Oh, yep, I did a stupid. This needs to go into the enemy knockup hold. Yep, there we go. I did a stupid. I need to also plug it in here. So now, I did this. There we go. So now he's in the air and he's holding there, and I don't follow, which is exactly what I wanted. But I have the timer set to turn on the high jump. And now what I can do is I have this. I don't need the damage dealer on this. Where am I using the damage dealer? Whether it's... If it's the damage dealer, we're not doing anything. So I think I can just bypass this. I'm going to rename this to just high jump. And I'm just going to... I'm going to take this. I'm actually going to remove this entirely from here. I'm going to put it on my actual player. So I'm going to do custom event. I jump. And I'll take this. It's the all knockup. It's going to do the all knockup. The knockup amount is going to be weapon info. Get knockup amount. Not the damage dealer. That's all I'm going to do. And for testing, where's my jump? Instead of jump here, I'm going to say high jump. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so now that's working. So now what we need to do is give it the same press and hold functionality as like some of the other stuff I have. So let's go to my inputs. Let's go here. And like I have it for like attack. Right, and so we're going to need to do a hold, half second. So for jump, I already have a hold. My jump already has a hold? Why does it have a hold? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is already in here, and basically here, on completed, it just says, am I airborne, right? And if I'm not airborne and can attack, is it going to do this? So it's going to be false. I'm going to basically see if I'm false, I'm going to do, if I can attack, and I'm going to check if I'm moving on the ground. Is moving
ads
on
are
ground.
here. Pausing for ads.
Ads time. Get a quick pause as we wait for ads. Ooh. This might be more challenging than I thought. Not more challenging, but more... What are the Twitch ads like? Because you don't see them. He doesn't play in all countries, right? It doesn't. It also depends on like how many you've seen, whether they have enough to show, lots of stuff. But the main thing is, they if I have them running, they prevent pre-rolls, and that's the main thing. So a lot of, like, if you don't have ads running and you go to a new channel that doesn't have them going, you'll get an ad before you even see a first second of it. And that just means you're just probably going to click away, because I do. Like, I will not watch anyone that, if I click on someone and there's an ad playing, I don't, if they're new, I don't care. I'm gone already. Okay, it's done. Ads are done. So the problem I have now created is I haven't, to have this hold functionality, right? It says hello in the top left there, where I'm holding. But that means when I press space, I have to, it's now on up when I let go of space, versus when I press space. And that means I'm going to make this better. I need a timer that will jump for me later. Okay, so if this is true, I'm going to high jump. But basically, I can just do this, right? Now I can high jump if I do this, but I need to get and high jump. So if all of this is true and I can high jump, then do high jump. At least once it's good to be in a technologically inferior country that does not get all the new functions on the apps. There you go. Okay, I cannot jump. I'm holding it and it's not doing anything. Oh. Why did I jump there? Oh, why am I airborne? Okay, something's going on. Space. Yep, nothing's happening, which is good. If I knock you up, I can hold space now. Why am I airborne there? Why am I airborne? Okay, let me go to... Where's the tick? I just want to print. I'm moving on the ground. Is it true? Okay, so that means I am on the ground, but I still have the airborne tag. I'm not removing it somewhere. There's the problem. So I have all this here. This is from the old system. I don't need this anymore. So when I attack, oh, hold on. It's no. Oh, interesting. So I jumped and I held space. Okay, so if I land while doing that downward attack, it doesn't trigger for some reason on landed. Let me check. Because this should do this. Let's find out. It triggers it. Okay, but now if I jump and then hold space, of course now I can't replicate it. Odd. Very odd. So why am I not able to... Why is this not going here? Friend string? Oh, again. Right, what happened? Why did I get the airborne tag and not lose it? You're out to sleep? Well, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you find him inspirational. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Well, I try to figure this out of why I am getting at well, this is not going to help me. Okay, if I go to my attacks, right, all of this is then is attacking, which is fine. This tells me if I should do the down animation. And this just says if I have the jump or the airborne, it's fine. Is it... Oh, hold on. When I do the attack, the knock-up charge, yeah. the charge. On completed, I do the knock-up attack. And if it doesn't hit anything, then nothing should happen. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see what happens. If I can, I just held, if I press space and jump and left click at the same time, I am technically, I gave myself the jump tag, but I canceled it with an attack. Basically, I should not be able to attack while... no. Can attack down. I'm gonna remove this. Remove jump. No, I want to have jump. I wanted to do one jumping, but what I need to do is change it when I get jump. I just need to change it when I get jump, because right now I get jump immediately. So maybe probably gonna buy a new camera this week. Nice. You're hoping the seller doesn't try to scam me? Well, be prepared to haggle, probably. I always, it's been a while since I've done that. I'm so bad with people, but best of luck. Hopefully you won't get scammed. Try it there. Whatever camera, because you know what camera you're about to get. Make sure come with make sure it is charged, and come with a like an SD card or a memory card of some kind to try it with. So make sure that you can try it there to make sure that it works. Don't leave with just like in the box. Try it. Do a triggerable delay of 0.2 seconds, and then I'm going to check is moving on ground, and I'm going to say if it's not, if I'm not moving on the ground, then give me the jump. I don't need a triggerable. I need a regular delay. 0.2 seconds is fine. Probably have to check the number of clicks too. Number of clicks? It's only 21,000, but I'm kind of suspicious of that. What is a number of clicks? I'm not familiar with that. That one I'm not familiar with. Please enlighten me. I'd love to learn. Okay. Okay. Why am I still... Oh, I'm like just barely... Okay. I see. I just barely move off the ground. And then I attack, so I'm technically not on the ground. So we're going to do this a little differently. Oh, hold on. I'm not on ground. No. Oh, you can check that? There's a way to check that? How do you... I didn't realize that's something you can just check on a camera. Not something I'm familiar with. I didn't realize that one, there's a limit. I guess that makes sense. But two, I didn't know there's a way of checking that somehow. Because if he says it's only 21,000, that means there's a way of checking it, so you should be able to check it, right? Otherwise, if there's no way of checking it, then he could say whatever number he wishes. Right? I think that makes sense in my head. Maybe I do this delay the same way, but I just have a longer delay. Honestly, I think that's just the fix. I don't think I don't overthink it. I just do. Yeah. So now it's no longer... Yeah, it's now working correctly. You have to connect it to a PC app. You have to look into it. Yeah, look into it. I mean, right? And if he says it's only 21,000, well, do you have screenshots of it? Do you have like, can you check it? Like, right? He says it's 21,000, but is like, do you see like screenshots and like, all that stuff? Again, there's just stuff to look into. For you. So we have this now working, but now this is all good. Why do we not just check? This is supposed to be false when I start this. Excuse me? Okay, what happened? Oh my god, stop it. I missed what? Okay, it is false. Can attack. Actually, I'll keep this print string. Should be true. Yep. Is moving on ground should be true. I might need to do the high jump longer time. True. This is probably going to be... This is the false one. False. So, I come here. Let's set this to 3. Just for testing. And I'm going to do a print string here. Print string here. I'm just going to say end. Wait. Oh god, it's still... No, I still have the problem. False? Why is it false? I'm setting can't hide jump. Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because here it's damage dealer. You are supposed to set this timer. There we go. I still have the problem of the jump. That's now addressed. Problem is the jump. I mean, this can all be solved if I just don't have what? How are you? Is it going here? It's going here, isn't it? It's going there. So maybe the problem isn't this, it's this. Hold on. Let me just double check this. You true, if not false. He's posted it on the ad. Got a call later to ask him more about it. Comes to the part of the country that's not particularly trusted. Aw. Well, best of luck. Oh. There we go. There we go. So now I can probably do like 2 seconds here. There we go. So now what we can do is knock him up and then jump up ourselves. Right. The problem with this though is right, he is going to he needs to hang there longer. If I do it this way, compared to me. So let me go to the here. Jump timer. I looked away for a moment. I forgot where my train of thought was going. Holy shit, it's late. My brain is clearly turning off. Oh yeah, I wanted to see I completely blanked on what I was. Wait. Excuse me? Why am I not hitting him at all now? Oh, there we go. Oh, I want to increase his duration in the sky. So if I go to here, knock up. I'll knock up. I want to here I want to potentially subtract 0.5. No, this is all. No, this is all correct. This is. We don't want to touch this. What we want to touch is this. This is the knockdown. Gravity goes here. Then he shouldn't be doing this. Let me just double check that he's not going here. Yep, he's not going here. Good. Wait, where is he? Am I even in the right place? Is it even going here? Yeah, it is. So what happened? So he's airborne, so he should come here. This should be set. So he's not the damage dealer, so... Or not the player, so yeah, that should be true. Which means... Ah, so this should not all happen. This knockdown thing shouldn't be happening. Because this should only happen when it's knocked down. Okay. I see. So I need to... Here. On the all knock up, I need to push through this knock up back tip. Where's the event graph? Because push that through. Because I need to take you. This is not going to be pretty, but and do a switch here, and basically we're only doing all of this if it was an all knockdown.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
As I'm... Hi, Sean, welcome in. Is that plugin used to make your sprites on the marketplace? No, because that plugin is called Blender. It's free and it's not a plugin. It's just Blender. So... No? Question mark? Yeah, this is just Blender. This is the I just render it out as a directional sprite. There it is, with outline and everything. Yep. And then I take it into a sprite. And I have my spray animations in all the directions. So no plugins necessary to get this. You can do it yourself free. I'm gonna need to... I think this... Okay, ads are almost done, and then I think I'm gonna just put this here, and then I'm gonna give a delay on the reset gravity. It's pretty boss. Currently working on a character creator and Unreal for sprites. Ooh, trickier than you thought it'd be. Yeah. Okay, ads are done. Yeah, but if a character creator for sprites sounds challenging. It actually sounds challenging. I need this 0.2 seconds. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna take this here. And then I'm gonna do this. It's gonna do here, and then I'm gonna do a sequence. This is on all knocked down. Then I'm going to delay for 1 second. No. This is like that. On enemy hold knock up, delay 1 second, then hold reset gravity. So this should now go here. Let's just double check. Yep. So that is working. But it's not working properly. Just want to check. Is this being called at some point earlier? Just to make sure. No, it's only being called there. He's just gradually moving down, and that's because of the 0.1 gravity, I guess. No politics in chat, Joseph. No politics in chat. We'll head off. 4 a.m., Sean. Well, have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Get a good night's sleep. 4 a.m., man. Yeah, get sleep. Get sleep. Maybe I'm gonna what if I try this? I'm gonna set gravity to 0 here, and then I'm gonna reset it back to 0.1 after. That might be better. Oh, I need to also set velocity. Set velocity to 0. first. Yeah, Twitter, I wouldn't trust anything on Twitter. That's just not a good idea in general. Life advice. No matter what it says. Always verify with Twitter. Okay, so now I can knock him up and then I can come up here and I have... Why did that not juggle you? Okay, it does. Sort of. I need to play around with the timing on that. There we go. So I can now... I can go up, or I can just knock him up and just go about my business. And then, right, if I... As long as I don't take too long... So I can knock him up, and then I can... Knock him up, and then if I press space... I can jump up as well. I need to hold him, and then... Right, now I can go. Okay, I like that more. It gives you more control now. Because you're not forced to go after him, but you can. Let's increase the timing on that, though. Let's say 1.5 seconds. 2 seconds. Let's try 2 seconds. Right, so now I'm fine. Knock him back up. Now try one more time. Oh, yep. The juggling, I feel like could be improved. Where's the juggle? Juggle happens here. If the damage dealer has the airborne tag, and I should, it juggles. Yeah, but just there's just a little bit of a delay that happens. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that. Night shift's finally ending. Well, have a good night. Get some rest. I think I'm also about to head off because we have got it working. So we now have... So today we just did the dodge. So now we can effectively do a dodge attack. Or not a dodge. A dash attack, right? If I just do this really quick, right? You're gonna just dash attack immediately. And I can just dash. I can air dash. Why can I do that? I should not be able to do that. Why can I do that? Why did I do that? What's this? I jump. Why? It should be... dash, formation. Dash start. Forward vector. Yeah, that should keep me from moving. Remove tag. Oh, why? Yeah, I'm adding the tag right there. Action dash. Odd. Okay, well, I'll figure it out another time. But, yeah, now... Oh, you know what? It's because I am canceling the dash mid-air, and so it's just at the end of it, I can do it. Okay, I understand what's happening. But yeah, I can dash around now. So we got that going. And now we changed up this knock-up, though I don't have to come after him. I can, though. And I can do air dashes. Okay, awesome. I really like this, actually. I think it has been a darn successful time. So, tomorrow I'll probably not be streaming because I gotta set up and record the video, edit it, and all that stuff. So Saturday's always my time for that. If I end up finishing early, well, then, you know, then I'll stream a bit later in the night, but we will see. Have a good night, Alika. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and till probably Sunday. Take care.